Hi there, it's Kevin with GatheringMagic.com with match number 4 with the UG Flash. Yes, we'd like to play first. Let's hope to get a good starting hand this time. This is a good one. Yeah, I like this. This is the exact tempo type strategy that we are looking for. We're going to start off here with a good old experiment 1 and then pass the turn. Marsh Flats. I do not want to see black-white tokens. I don't think that there will be a... Oh! This is going to be rough. This is going to be really rough against Soul Sisters. This is my pet deck for anyone that is wondering. And again, it's going to be very hard for me to beat a Soul Sisters. He's going to let this go through. He does not block here. And we are a damage-based deck, and we need to control it. So there's just so many things he can do to just win the just easily win the game here. It might just be more of a black version, which I'd be happy to play against. We're going to mana leak whatever he puts out here, especially it's going to be a Johnny's Pride Mate. Yeah, we have to mana leak that. See if he wants to attack into Soul Attendant. He does. So it's just going to be a Soul Sister splashing for the Dark Confidant. Personally, I'm not a fan of that. This is going to allow us to get in for some damage, but you got to realize he's going to gain some life off of this as well. So we'll Strangleroot Geist. He gains a life. Evolves our Experiment 1. Then we will Pongify our Strangleroot Geist, which gives him another life. And we'll give him one more life after that. But we get in for 6. Which is decently strong, but it's not going to beat Soul Sisters. Any aggro-based strategy, Soul Sisters is just going to ruin your day. Weird, I don't know if I like the Ghostly Prison here. It seems like his deck is trying to do too many things. I mean, it does work versus us, but Soul Sisters, one of your least worries ever is creatures. But you never know. These are both dead cards, Pongify and Rapid Hybridization. We want to find more lands. Beast Within will come in at least as a way to take that down. And it is going to be tokens, though. So, Soul Attendant just being used in a tokens-based deck. Again, well, tokens just don't care about... Like, Ghostly Prison just is very awkward. It's good to bring it in versus, like, Pod. Or, excuse me, Twin. Alright, this allows us to attack into 2 of them, at least. Unless he's got to raise the alarms. So, we'll go ahead and attack in. And he does have a path to exile, and I can't do anything about that. We'll go get just another forest is fine. He'll go down to a 9. And I'm hoping he's got a bunch of lands in his deck. Because any sort of Lingering Souls is very rough for us to deal with. He'll gain 4 life off of it, have 2/2 blockers. Packrat. Packrat's also going to be a bit of an issue. We'll Pongify it, but again, he's going to get a lot of value off of it. And if I Pongify, his tokens will actually be 4/4s, so... I need Vapor Snags. Decides just to take the 3. But in a turn, you can just get rid of a rat. And that does gain him a life, too. So, this is more like what's called a Deadeye Ale. It's just all over the place, though. He has one card in hand. Yeah, I don't know if it's quite worth it. He can only make one dude, though. Guess we'll attack him with an ape. Because we do need the mana. And let's actually tap correctly. Alright, so we need that rat to die. Sweet. So that works out perfect. As we'll Vapor Snag one. Pongify another, but then he's big enough. But the pack rat threat is over if we do that. Gives him a 4/4 though. Because of that intangible virtue. He's down to a 5. Mirror Entity. Gains him a life. And he can get in with an ape. And I can't do anything about it. And that can make him into 5/5s plus the vigilance. Yeah, the longer this game goes on, I think it's the worse for me. Young Wolf at this point I don't think I quite need. Because I want all my mana for a Boon Satyr. Or just to Remand whatever he tries to put out. Linger Souls would just be backbreaking. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do except draw into a Mana Leak here. So Bitter Blossom. We might end up Pongifying his Soul Attendant and just hoping he kills himself that way. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Other than the Mirror Entity is going to be very rough for me to block. We have to just throw out every Young Wolf imaginable. There's another Pongify for that, though. Other than we are on a fast clock. Because this puts out a Bitter Blossom, puts it at 5, and he can always just make his guys with Mirror Entity huge. And they have Vigilance. That actually works out to my favor here. Because we don't need many of these. We just block and block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He turns them into 6/6s. How am I going to get out of this? I think just like this. So I need to Pongify his Mirror Entity as well. So this turns it into a 6/6. So he's gonna lose it. So I'll kill this guy. And I guess I just have to hope that his Bitter Blossoms die, but I gave him another 4/4. Or that he dies by his Bitter Blossom. Have Rapid Hybridization, which is another way we can sort of... It's down to a 4. Ugh. That will do it. I don't think I can race that. Unless we can somehow on the backswing. We need Vapor Snags galore here. We need to draw Vapor Snag, Vapor Snag, Vapor Snag, and Vapor Snag. Which we've already drawn one. That is not a Vapor Snag. This is down to a 3. Yeah, that will probably do it, right? He's getting some good draws off the top for sure. Yeah, lifelink, that's going to do it. Alrighty, we'll go into the sideboard. This is going to be a out of all the matchups so far, this is by far going to be the toughest one. I think we'll bring in Scavenging Ooze just because it kills Lingering Souls, and there is probably going to be enough creatures. If there is any instance where the Rancor is good, it's here, and I think Beast Withins do need to come in as well. Dispels can't really target much in his deck. Mana Leaks are fine. The Pongifys, it just seems like there's too many of these in the deck. Vapor Snags are going to be lovely. Cloudfin Raptors are actually decent. Become Immense is fine. The Boon Satyr is a little bit useless in this deck, in this match. And I think I am just going to go down another Pongify. Maybe a Beast Within. Maybe that's just too many. And we'll spread it out this way. Seems like this deck just wants one more Undying creature or something. Yes, we like to play first. I'm going to keep it but hate it. And we're going to need to draw into a land. Is he going to Thoughtseize here? Inquisition. Inquisition, he can take the mana. He'll probably take Strangleroot Geist. Would be my guess. Yeah, he's got to take it, because that's his only way I win is Strangleroot Geist. So First Inquisition basically is going to shut this down. As the 0-1 evolved does nothing, and hey, we would have hit it. So we will just pass the turn. See if he wants to play around a Mana Leak. Alright, we didn't draw anything for the Cloudfin Raptor. Maybe I should have Rapid Hybridization. I just don't want to with a path. It's like another card wasted. Yeah, you're getting Mana Leaked. And he's got a Bitter Blossom. Well, this is the only way that I'm going to have any chance to beat him is just through a Frog Lizard. Which I doubt is going to happen. He does put out some, or 1 life per turn. Inquisition is, guess just Mana Leak this thing. And Ghostly Prison is going to be another card that's going to be extremely hard for me to... Yeah, we'll go... Do I even need a Young Wolf? I don't think so. Well, Remand is pointless at this. We'll attack it with the Frog Lizard. Have to pay the 2. He's going to take it. Of course, that's the right Right play, and we'll Young Wolf. And just have to avoid any sort of intangible virtues. There it is. He had a nice little spread of cards, for sure. Strangleroot Geist is pointless, can't do anything with it. I guess we become our Mensar guy. I think that was the only way I win. But I highly doubt we survive 11 turns. Unless he's just mana flooded. I'd actually like to draw a land here. That Ghostly Prison. Goes down to an 8. We'll experiment 1. He's going to get it for 2. See if he ghost quarters off my coast. Yeah, just getting in for 2 here. That wasn't a good feeling. See if he double blocks again. I'd rather trade a 2/2 Vigilance. Yeah, that's fine. Because if anything, we just need to ping for 1 per turn. And draw every Vapor Snag in our deck. Pack Rat. Another annoying card. Mana Leak's not what we want. This will at least evolve our guys. But now we're going to be too far behind. See if he pops a card to Pack Rat. He does. Now taking 4 per turn. Beast Within at least can kill a Bitter Blossom? No, an Intangible Virtue and try to... we needed Vapor Snag. This doesn't do anything for our... And we're going to be taking 6 the following turn and then dying. So close. Another close one. Archangel Thune. I should have just remanded that. That was really bad of me. We'd somehow need to get in there for damage here. There's a Vapor Snag. Way too late for that. And yeah, rough matchup. Rough matchup for that. Anyway, we'll go to the wrap-up. This has been Kevin with GatheringMagic.com. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching Playing on a Budget. If you haven't already, please subscribe to Gathering Magic and check out our Playing on a Budget playlist, which contains every episode. Thanks again and hope to see you soon.